Hi, how's it going? Hey, good to see all of you people here. Um, an interesting little event just happened, and uh, I want to speak about it before it makes me scream in incomprehensible rage. Yay. You know what really fucking sucks? Oh, okay. Let me tell you the whole history of this. Uh, I used to live in Los Angeles, and for a bit of time, I was getting used to it. I was prepping to call myself a Los Angeles local. I'm even a little bit psyched that the Rams won the Super Bowl this year. But COVID hit, and Los Angeles is an expensive city, a really expensive city. So I thought, and when COVID hit and the jobs dried up in LA, I was of the opinion it's time to move back home for a while until things get a little nicer, and save some money. And the saving money thing, that's going to be really important pretty soon. So, moved back to Texas. Everything's fine. Had to change insurance companies because I had California insurance. And another little hint for this story is that California doesn't use HMO insurance, and HMO is by law the only thing you can do in Texas. So, just great, just fucking great. Um, if you don't know what HMOs are, and you'd be a lot like me because I have trouble right now even explaining the full details of them. And I'm going to be honest, that is definitely intentional on insurance companies' parts to make this confusing as shit. Anyways, I digress. But the key detail for the HMO stuff here is that you cannot see doctors outside of the network of HMOs. And your main doctor has to recommend any specialists that you could potentially need to see. So, sounds all fine. And then a few months ago, don't know what it was. We still don't know exactly what it was. We have theories. I got sick. I got really, really sick. And what I got sick with was there was a large rash that suddenly appeared on my legs. They were big red welts, and I was, and it made my legs real stiff, and it was hard to move almost anything in my body. So, and so I go to my doctor, and I go to the emergency room first, and they give me some medicine and stuff, and it's working, but not working right. And so we go to the doctor, and the doctor says, "Okay, well, we'll give you some recommendations for specialists you need to see." Fine. They don't give me recommendations for a week, and it gets worse. It gets so bad I have to go to the emergency room again, where, no shit, I'm barely able to move. I'm in extreme pain. Oh, right. Another thing that affected me. One, I couldn't eat. Literally, I couldn't swallow a thing, and that was because I had thrush. That the doctors refused to acknowledge that I had thrush and would not give me the medicine I needed for the thrush. But two, that meant anytime I took a pill that they prescribed me, there was one that gave me a lot of energy. So it meant that I would sweat for hours, just like gobs of sweat falling off my, like I would lose half a pound every time I would take a minor pill. So I go to the doctor, and he looks at my chart, and he goes like, oh, you're just depressed. And me, being very deferential to doctors, goes like, yeah, I guess that makes sense. I mean, I was depressed because I couldn't move, eat, and I was in constant pain. I think that's a pretty good grounds to be a bit bummed about a current situation. That costs a lot of money. Get nothing. I go to another doctor, and I say, I am sick. Please help me. They go like, oh, you're fine. You can go. I go to another doctor. And this whole time, I'm waiting for specialists to get back to me about what's going on, to get these recommendations for these specialists that I can see. And nothing. Just weeks keep passing. 3 weeks eventually pass. That's 12 total rewatches of The Office. I'm saying that to be smarmy, but that's all I did was rewatch The Office over and over again. It's a pretty good show. It's a pretty good show for when you're sick and nearly dying. Of me being barely able to eat, barely able to move, barely able to do anything. It gets so bad that eventually they just send me eventually some lady fucking listens to me. It's like a doctor finally like acknowledges how sick I am, and they finally just send me to a hospital. I'm there for 4 days. And the bed's uncomfortable. But you know what? God damn it. They pumped me full of drugs. So many drugs. Tons of drugs. And I feel fine. After 4 days, I feel fine. I get... and then, you know, ironically, after I get better, that's when I actually did get very, very depressed. Because being that sick does shit to your head. Terrible shit. But you know, what are you gonna do? I'm in a lot better spot now than I was. And I really thought that was the end of it. I thought, okay, it's done. No more of this bullshit. Anyways, so not to be crude, but this story gets a little crude right at this moment. So turn away sensitive ears of people following me, complaining about how shitty the healthcare here is in the U.S. Specifically Texas, by the way. This wouldn't have happened if I was living in California. I wanted to be noted, state by state, it's very different. And if you are sensing a slight political tone in this thing, yes, very much so. I'm very much trying to make a political point here. How awful the system is. And listen, it's the state's rights to choose whether I live or die, I guess. Anyways, so today we just got a call. I was in the middle of going number 2 in the restroom when I got this call, and well, the paperwork has finally been transferred, and the insurance company, by the way, that nearly killed me, I said, well, it's $70,000. I don't have $70,000. I can't borrow $70,000. They want to charge me $70,000 for nearly fucking killing me. And I'm laughing and smiling, but I laugh and smile because I'm trying to hide how fucking pissed I am at this prospect. And I don't know what's going to happen. It sounds like maybe they'll get it down to 0 because they were the ones that nearly killed me. I don't know. It seems like it might happen. There's a good chance it might happen. But I want it to be known. Fuck this system. I thought I was living in fucking Texas. Because it was cheap. But apparently they are trying to kill me here. So this insurance company is trying to fucking murder me. So I don't really feel the desire to stay here anymore. I thought I was saving money, but apparently not. Apparently not in the least. And I blame this insurance company. I blame Blue Shield. I blame you, Blue Shield, for fucking causing this situation in the first place. And I just realized now you can see all the wires right there, and I don't care. So go fuck yourself. And you have some nice people who work on staff there who are trying to help me, and I don't blame them. I blame the system that your executive class caused. Okay, anyways, fuck you. But not the ground workers, because there's some good ground workers there. Okay, bye.